Vince and Trish, welcome to the beginning of the design process. So here's your space next to I guess the back of the house, and so where that trampoline currently is where we're really concentrating on putting this pool and this entertaining structure. So all of this is going to go. Now, as I suggested when I was on site, that we're going to just extend off this level here, and I've sort of come straight off the end here and built everything up at this level, which I think is going to work really well. So the pool's going to stick out sort of nearly towards the end of the driveway. We're going to maintain all these amazing views that you have. I took this photo because it's got the stone in it, and I want to talk to you about the stone in a minute. So I'm not really trying to copy the inside of the house, but I'm close. So here we go. So we're starting adjacent to the garage. So they're the 3 roller doors. So what I've done is I've taken the last panel and I've extended that out. So it's effectively like a bridge. And then I've copied the brickwork around the garage to extend that out to the pool. The pool is then sitting up at that same level. And you can see at this angle here we have it's got a sort of a pseudo spillover edge. It's actually got a really shallow gutter that goes around the top because of just the winds and things at this height. Full negative edge is just not going to work. Then I've got one side, as you can see here, has paving down the side of it. I've introduced the red brick again. I'm going to try and reuse that as a theme throughout the whole design. I want to surround the building with trees and really just soften it and nestle it into the landscape, and then there's some access around the back. But the big thing about this pool is it cantilevers out of the ground, so it doesn't actually connect with the ground until sort of further in behind where those grasses are. And I have since drawing this one, I've actually gone back and redesigned it and made it a little bit more architectural and changed the angle of the end here a bit. So it sticks out, so it's very dramatic. So we've got the red brick connecting back with the house. We've got the black connecting back with the house, and then I'm actually going to clad this in this colorbond matte black finish. And then at the very far end of the pool is a balance tank, so that the water spills over. The gutter goes into a pipe and then gets drops into a balance tank at the end there. And the whole thing is all connected. That's the balance tank is essentially sitting underneath where that pavilion space is going to be. So the swimmable area is 8 meters by 4 meters. At the end of the pool, past that 8 meters, I've got a 2 by 2 meter shallow sitting area. I've got a 2 by 2 meter spa. You can see there's 6 people sitting in that. Quite easily get 8 people in that, or we can make it a little bit longer towards the end of the pool. And then there's a really comfortable amount of space here for sun loungers, and you can see coming off the roof, I've got a couple of retractable awnings, shade awnings, that can come out and that effectively cover the whole area. So approaching from the house, you cross this bridge effectively, and I talked about moving the stairs, and what I've done in actual fact is I want to keep the stairs where they are, and around the base of the stairs and the back of the stairs, I actually want to turn that into a garden bed down there. I want to get some Japanese maples to come out. Now you've already got a couple of maples on the side of the house, but I want to get some growing into this sort of like atrium-like space. Then we've got sliding doors in the front of this structure. Now this is going to be a little bit of a point of conjecture. And I'm going to run this by the surveyor to see how close we are to seeing whether this is actually going to be allowed. And all those sliding doors slide all backwards, completely open, obviously. Inside this space here, you can see the ceiling at the moment is 2.7 meters in height. I've now since redrawn that, and it's a completely big sort of cathedral style ceiling. Stonework, I've just introduced a new stonework. I've got an outdoor kitchen here. We can talk about all the appliances and things, so fridge and barbecue and dishwashers and sinks and all that. Then we can have access to the staircase in between those, in the gap here between those two pots. I'm going to turn that into a gate. And then you have obviously access to get to the toilet, which is around the back here. So sitting inside this area, this is a really great space, and there's enough space in here to what I would call winterizing, where you can pull those day beds in here and get them out of the weather. So this is that space that we're sort of looking at right now. And then just to the left here is the outdoor toilet. Now the outdoor toilet can be whatever you want it to be. I've just drawn a box, and it can be a toilet, it can be a shower, it can be a change room, it can be storage. It can grow, and I'll show you when we do this live how big it actually is. I haven't populated it with any things inside there. It's just an empty room at this stage. And obviously, pool fencing and pool gate the toilet has to be on the outside of the pool fence and the pool gate. So beautiful space. It actually looks really stunning with the vaulted ceilings that I've gone and drawn in now. I kind of copied your pelmets and your architraves, and then I've done this sort of uplighting onto a timber-lined ceiling. So looking really good, connects well with the house. And this is what I was talking about when I first came out here, the ability to make it connect socially, so that it's not this thing that you have to go far away to go and use. This works really well with the house, and it's just so easy to get to, and you're going to really enjoy using it at this level, as opposed to having to go downstairs and then it becomes a bit of a chore to use. So this is going to work really well. So have a look at this concept and let me know what you think, and we'll do a live fly through, which is really beneficial.